Start the recording.
5 seconds. Radiance up.
And here we are. Good evening and welcome to BigDingos versus Radiance Invoker Challenger League Season 30. Isn't it 39?
39, yep.
Yeah, I guess I haven't updated the season ticket yet. Co-casting with me today is Nut Monster.
Hello, good sir.
And we are getting right into the bans. Dingoes have already thrown away the Magnus and the Silencer. And we have Radiance Invoker banning out the Warlock, the Witch Doctor, and the Doom.
We're starting in 5 seconds with or without you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of band prep these guys did, so
I'm gonna be sure
let's hope this is all standard.
I don't know too much either. But we do have Dingoes with the first pick, so we'll see how this goes. Did they change the band pattern again?
Yeah, they did.
I don't remember 4 bands before the game starts. That's interesting.
Yep.
I will say it looks like Radiance Invoker thinks I'm playing for the Dingoes tonight because they banned out my Warlock, but that is not me.
10 seconds.
I can tell you, we were aware of all the players.
4, 3, you get it. Dyer's turn to pick.
And for all of those who care, cats can't eat broccoli. It won't hurt them. All right. Vengeful Spirit picked up as the first pick for the Dingoes.
Nice, good hero.
Yeah, good solid support.
Radiance up.
I expect big right clicker.
We have Dawnbreaker picked up for Radiance Invoker. I don't know a whole lot about either of these teams, to be honest. I played for the Dingoes last season, but they have revamped their strategies.
10 seconds, just long enough to
I
don't know
wasn't in this room, and I assume it's all new players. I mean, I know Megatron's team. I think Megatron's the only player that was there last season, so Dawnbreaker flex, kind of good. If I was Dingoes, I would look to ban probably his team fighters.
So Radiance Invoker is going to be going for the big team fight then, huh?
I think so. I think that's what Dawn is like good at now. She like splits, but like she's super vulnerable in the sideline. So she's like mostly a team fight kind of hero.
We're starting in 5 seconds with or without you.
Interesting. Sorry, I'm getting some things set up here last minute.
Good.
Set my Steam offline because that's definitely been an issue in the past. Okay, cool. So more bands coming out from the Dingoes. Gyrocopter, TA, Viper.
Interesting. 2 mid lane bands. I don't think Tanner plays TA. He might, but I've never seen him play it, so.
The Tanner Boy is the mid player. I don't actually know the...
No, Megatron's the mid, Tanner's the 1.
Okay.
Lucky and Ihara are supports, and the guy with
5 seconds.
hieroglyphics is the offlaner, Maruni.
Yeah, I actually have a nickname in for Maruni, so I already saw him. I don't actually know...
Nice.
I probably should create a another Steam account so I don't have my nicknames and stuff in here, and then people can't message me either. That'd be the smart thing to do if I'm casting more often, you know?
Yeah, maybe. You just turn off notifications or stuff like that, though.
Yeah, I set myself to offline, but that doesn't change the fact that I have Maruni's nickname set. I also have a nickname set for BigDingos, so...
Oh, I see.
All right.
So they ban Huskar.
But we're finally getting into some picks. Man, there's a lot of bans before even
You
the
want to pick
second
Ember? Tree. Or team fight.
Yeah. So Radiance Invoker's looking to group up early and just deathball. Is what it's looking like here.
I know, it looks like, yeah.
And I don't know what the Dingo plan is currently. So we'll see what
10 seconds.
I haven't been in the scrims of the game, so I don't know what their plans are.
Yeah, we'll see. I assume they're going to pick, like, I don't know why they would ban TA if they have Vengeful Spirit. Because, like, armor reduction stacks kind of nicely. So, kind of a weird ban, but I assume they're going to do something with armor or, like, something that needs to be swapped. Like, Drow comes to mind. or a traditional Deso buyer. Although there's not many left. They banned PA and they banned TA.
Radiant's turn to pick. Earth Spirit.
All right, Earth Spirit picked up by the Big Dingoes. This is a Sosif Jolin special. It's one of his favorite heroes to play.
It's a lot of save.
It's a lot of
Then
save.
swap, Earth Spirit, Grit.
And he'll
10 seconds.
chasing him is also, you know, that red herring. Because you'll never catch him with a
5
4
seconds.
seconds roll away like that.
3, you get it.
Yeah. Although you can kind of block it if you're like ready for it.
Dyer's turn to pick.
And Queen of
And
Pain picked up for the
instant
mid, I'm
block.
assuming.
Pretty good. I like it. She's got to be careful that she doesn't get tree alted, but that's kind of easy to
10
avoid.
seconds.
As Quap, you just have so much mobility.
Exactly. There's a lot of mobility in this team in general. We have the Vengeful Swap,
Yeah.
Earth Spirit Roll, and the Queen of Pain. Blink.
Also, maybe Quap can like split push, but she kind of sucks at hitting towers. Unless you go like Witchblade, Deso, Witchblade, stuff like just a right click build basically. But that's not the favorite build. Ags is the best one.
An Invoker picked up
Nice.
for Radiance Invoker. Will they be building the Radiance on Invoker?
I don't think so, but I bet we'll see an Aghanims, and we will see some Overgrowth Cataclysm shenanigans.
10 seconds. 5
Although
seconds.
I don't like Invoker into Quap. I think that's a rough matchup.
Well, sometimes you do gotta, for the benefit of the game and the benefit of the team, sometimes you do gotta pick a lane that's going to lose the lane but win the game. So that might not necessarily be a good
That's true.
matchup, a good lane winner. But we're looking at insane team fight. Played against an Invoker last night that just absolutely steamrolled us. They didn't win, but he was super irritating in the fights.
Radiant knows just who to pick here on that.
Okay.
More team fight.
So this is going to be
And
a
that-
Dawnbreaker 3, it looks like.
Guarantees Dawnbreaker.
I wasn't exactly sure if the Dawnbreaker was going to be a 4 or a 3. So I didn't want to say what Radiance Invoker was doing yet, but that
Could
confirms
be
it.
5 too. I don't know if you've seen the. I guess it's still possible that they do Jakiro 3,
5
but
seconds.
the Dawnbreaker Holy Locket Ags build is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's his only game, literally the first game of the season for both these teams. So this is the one that I think this is the game where you're going to throw out your silly stuff.
Oh, I think that's going to be a rough Bristleback pick.
Yeah, it's a lot of magic damage already up against him.
Yeah, and I think against Jakiro, that hero hates to be slowed. Slows usually last a long time,
10
and
seconds.
he has so much movement speed that the slow hurts so much.
It'll be an early BKB for sure.
Yeah, he almost like if he doesn't, it's probably game over. I also haven't seen this hero since they changed the Ags, so kind of hyped to see him.
So for Radiance Invoker, let me see if I get this right. Megatron is the mid.
Yep.
Ihara is the 1.
Nope.
Imhara is the support. Tanner Boy is the
4.
1.
Yep.
Anonymous is off lane and Maruni is the 5.
No, Lucky Day is 5, and Maruni is 3.
Why do I have the word anonymous? Probably because I
don't know.
turned anonymous mode on. And that was the only name that changed for some reason. Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out eventually.
Very good Void ban. Yeah. Although they have swap, it would be a really rough Void pick. But maybe they're like really scared about the turbo late game.
Whatever. I changed my settings to try to get rid of the nicknames
seconds.
that I had for people, but no dice. Oh well.
5 seconds.
Like I said, I need to just make
Alright.
another Steam account that doesn't have all the nicknames. Because if I don't leave the nicknames on there, man, you have those people that are changing their profile pictures and their
That's me.
game names
I do
every
that
10
all the time.
seconds. And then you never know who they are. Like, who the hell is this person on my friends list?
I was tough binker for a while,
Were you indeed a tough binker at the time?
and I was looking for tinker buffs, but I didn't want it to be too new forward. You know, we got to stealth buff
10
that
seconds
hero.
left. Well, 8 now. We're starting in 5 seconds.
They'll eventually
I don't know
bounce.
why they would ban Monkey King and Anti-Mage. I think it's Bristleback 3. But if they go Bristleback 3, their team fight is so bad.
I don't actually know what they're going for. I don't know if it's a Bristleback 1 or a 3. Yeah, as a 3, it'd be rough.
Like, Venge does, like, no damage. Earth Spirit needs levels, and, like, he needs to be ahead to do damage. Quap is, like, very high damage, though.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of damage in general coming out from the Dingoes, so the Dingoes really need something to pump damage into these team fights.
For sure. Although Venge and Bristleback have, like, a really good synergy with the Vengeful Aura and the armor reduction and Nasal Goo. So, maybe, like, a Beastmaster 3 makes a lot of sense here. You can also end before the Ags from Invoker.
They would have to
Does
end.
Invoker... What's up?
They would have to end really quickly with the Beastmaster.
Yes, for sure.
So I do think that is a Bristle 3, and I guess we're going to see right now. That is a Dro. There's your damage.
There is the damage. Now they kind of like flipped it. So instead of like, they want to go late game now. Because I don't know how this, like, without Bristleback, I don't know how you hit towers. So let's
10
see.
seconds. 5 seconds. 4.
No team fight though from Big Dingo. Like, their biggest team fight spell is Wave and Earth Spirit combo. Because Bristleback doesn't do the AoE Nasal Goo anymore, right? It's like he gets his passive from all
Dave Johnson,
directions.
What are we doing here? Dota? Great.
And a Morph Point.
All right, it's here.
So that counters a lot of their team.
Yeah.
I don't know. Looking at this draft, I don't really like Dingo's draft against this because, however,
Isn't
there's
that Drow mid and Quap off lane?
No, that is a Drow 1 Quap 3 Bristleback mid.
Oh, I thought BDA was the 3 player and Storm was the mid player.
BDA, which I'm assuming is Francis on my screen for everyone watching.
Quap.
Quap, yes. That is a sub, actually. And he is subbing for the slot 3. So they may be doing some fuckery and switching around character roles, which is an entire possibility. I wouldn't put it past them. But if they stick with the roles, that is a Quap offlane and a mid Bristle,
okay.
which would be different. I don't know if I haven't decided if I like it yet or not. It's Dota.
I would like it against Invoker. I would like it for sure.
In Dota, everything works if you're brave enough. Now, I will say, looking at the draft in a vacuum, Radiance Invoker has the team fight that's just going to constantly win all the team fights and push through. That is assuming everyone lands their stuff nicely and the team fight goes off without a hitch.
Yeah, but they have weak lanes. I think is like the saving grace. Like Drow into Dawnbreaker, if that's a matchup, is really rough for Dawnbreaker.
Yep.
Because she throws W and then gets silenced out of like picking up the hammer. So that would be rough.
All right, get ready.
I expect they're both gonna invade. I can draw on the map, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to get my streaming camera going. Yep, you'll see some shade being thrown.
Classic. Megatron already started EMP. Could be rough. I would assume Cold Snap would be better level 1 for what they're trying to do, but... But I think the level 1 from Radiance Invoker. Sorry, I keep forgetting the team name.
There we go. Took me a minute to get my camera going. All right.
Everybody, 30 seconds.
Before we get too much further into this, like I said, I was trying to get my camera going. All right, so do you draw something on the map?
No, I can't draw something on the map.
I can make squiggles. All right, let's go ahead and introduce the teams. I'll go ahead and introduce the Dingoes, and then
Oh,
actually,
yeah,
I will introduce both teams, should I say, because you can't see my screen. All right, so we'll go ahead and start with Achilles Last, playing on the Vengeful Spirit. Then we have over here Storm on the Dro,
That's your ancient they've got.
Queen of Pain
Stab two. Go, get it back.
on,
Smash it to bits in front of him.
I think it's Big Damage Auras is what he has his name set as, but
You're
it's
doing
Francis.
very well. I'm very proud.
Void Hunter on the Bristleback,
That was unreal.
and Sosuf Jolin on the Earth Spirit. And then we move over to the Radiance Invoker guys. Megatron is our mid player on the Invoker. We have Lucky Day running the Treant. Morphling being played by Tanner Boy. Jakiro is being played by Harasan, and Dawnbreaker is being played by Maruni. So this does look like a off-lane Maruni. I
They
thought
bait
Maruni
Tree.
was the 5 for some reason.
Ooh, Tree's dead.
Yeah, that is a first blood.
What a cool bait.
Going to Achilles Last. My camera's still not working properly.
They knew they were gonna have to rotate from the triangle, and they just waited. I think you do give up wave prio though, which is kind of rough. They go in on Vengeful Spirit bottom. Looks like she's dead. Nope.
Well, I apologize for everyone watching my stream. For some reason, the stream camera configuration is not loading. I think in the last update they changed some stuff. So it's going to be the unfortunate jerky middle mouse movements that I do to make the camera move around. Alright. So let's go ahead and get the last hits and denies up. I haven't casted in like almost a month. 3 weeks last time I casted. Bottom lane, health is low on ready.
Yeah, Marini's gonna have to buy a lot of regen, but this lane is like impossible.
Double ranged into that melee 3 never feels good in the early levels.
They might kill Venture though.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bench gets a stun
he
off.
can stick Q. I didn't believe. This creep is going on a mission. Achilles Last is swearing that creep is a paid actor.
he's getting chased down by Jakiro. The damage over time sucks. Oh, it's now
Alright,
like,
let's look at the courier for Dawnbreaker. Tangos and Tangos for Ihara or Jakira. Invoker has 13 last hits.
yeah, he's definitely winning that mid game right now.
Wow,
But it
Cloth
does-
has a wave. Let's see if she hits them all. You hit 1 out of 2 so far. Ooh, gets denied.
And it does look like I was correct. They did switch the lanes up. Francis did go mid. And then we missed
Ooh, I
Venge
didn't
getting
catch
picked off
that.
on the bottom. Yeah, I didn't catch it either.
Looks like Venge tried to wrap around and in the trees, and then they didn't have enough damage for Marini. Oh, Marini kind of got blocked there, but he's fine.
A couple more hits, that would have been it for him.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, she might kill... Drow can kind of kill either of them right here, because she has a mango. Ooh, she didn't believe in herself.
Oh,
Top lane.
that was a double kill
Oh,
for Lucky
he gets
Day.
the deny as well.
Yeah, he did. I don't think he meant to get the deny. I think it just kind of happened.
Yeah. I don't know. Somehow I missed that too. Where's
Yeah.
the rewind feature?
Yeah, I'm having some camera issues. So it looks like Dota changed what you are and are not allowed to do with your camera. So it the casting camera that I use, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Pimp Casting. It changes a lot of camera settings. But those are no longer allowed, so half of it's working, half of it's not working. So when Venge
Vengeful
respawn,
Spirit.
yep, they picked up, and they're gonna get
Ihara's dead.
Ihara. Maruni's gonna try to pick up some consolation prize here, but he's just gonna get Storm really low and then walk away. Anyway, sorry. They changed it, so now like half of the camera is working and half of it's not working. So when Vengeful Spirit respawned, the camera snapped back to the fountain, even though I didn't have her on follow.
Ooh.
So that was irritating. Morphling. Looks like he's going straight into treads. And it looks like he's also going to lose his courier here.
Has lost its brave battle with
Unfortunate. Nice taunt though, from Earth Spirit.
Yeah, it is. Good little ride.
This is a weird quad build. Well, maybe not. I usually like one level of Stream of Pain to last it.
Looks
Here
like
she comes with a gank.
rotating
Bernie's
bottom.
dead out of his mind. Maybe they kill Vengeful Spirit though? They're both kind of dead. Yeah. Dagger? Yep. They're both dead.
That was a very successful rotation. Definitely gave Storm some extra farm.
It was good for sure.
You did lose Vengeful Spirit though.
Yeah, but it's a... Oh, sorry, yeah. It's also a cannon wave, so she, oh my god! She blinks in, mid. Kills the
took
courier.
And walks away. Invoker used all of his
Megatron
mana.
doesn't have the mana. That was a crazy aggressive blink.
Take a look back top. Morphling is farming very well against this Bristleback. I don't think that kick was meant to go that direction. I think Sosa was
Earth
trying to kick
Spirit's
him
kind
back.
of a bad laner, though, to be fair.
Earth Spirit's pretty much useless to level 4, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's just well known.
Oh, they both try to chuck a rune bottom. Does Megatron Tornado her out of the room?
He does have it available, and he's going to get the tornado up, but
She gets it
she
before.
does pick up the double damage rune.
Megatron's gotta be careful.
Blinks to the high
He
ground.
didn't have mana for a spell. She could have popped the double damage, kind of walked uphill, and then kited him.
Radiant might want to haul some ass down.
Although I don't think she ever kills him there because he has Ghost Walk.
Francis-
Oh, not enough mana.
Francis is heading top. Nope, never mind.
Quap is down in last hits, but
The aggression
Definitely-
is making up for it. Let's take a look
yeah,
at the net
definitely
worth.
like got control right now.
All right, looking at the net worth, Invoker is 500 gold ahead of her.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's almost double her CS.
Looks like Lucky Day and Tanner Boy are going on the Bristleback here.
Yeah, Vanguard Bristle though.
For enemies.
Yeah, he don't care. He wants to be hit.
Nah, he never done.
All right, Wisdom Runes looks like it's going to be a 1-for-1. Sosaf Jalen's going to pick it up for the Dingoes, and Ihara-san's going to pick it up for Radiance Invoker.
Yeah, I'd kind of like Earth Spirit to try and take their Wisdom next Wisdom, because that hero's really good at it.
Was Nature Prophet banned out this game, or just neither team
No,
even
I
care
don't
to
believe
pick it?
so. Neither team picked it. It didn't really make sense, I don't think, in Ihara's draft. Or sorry, Ihara's like game. Or Radiance Invoker's
Here we
game.
go, bottom lane.
Oh, they go in, but then Dawn
Dawnbreaker
ults
ult.
Shakiro. Two silent. I think they're both
But
dead.
Shakiro's getting low, and Storm is
Dawnbreaker
just
ult.
laying in the back and dumping in the damage. And it looks like everyone will live, but that's a double kill for Francis.
Yep. That's really rough because you blow Dawn ult, which is like a 2-minute cooldown.
Sosaf Jalen rotated mid to get a little bit of experience. He's going to get tornadoed up while checking top rune.
Radiant's middle tower is
Megatron just going to turn invisible and walk away. And it
I
looks
mean,
like
he's just gonna take the illusion rune like that.
top lane, we have Void getting attacked, but, you know, Bristleback,
bottom tower.
Vanguard, he doesn't care.
Yeah, I'm good.
They did get him pretty low, though. That could have been a kill.
Yeah, but I feel like he just turns around and then never takes damage.
That is the way of the Bristle.
Kind of a rough matchup though, because Morphling has so much armor, like 16 already, and then with living armor, it's probably even worse. Or is that with living armor? That's with living armor. It's 16.
Yeah.
So like Quill Spray is gonna do nothing.
It adds up, though.
Oh, it does.
So it's
Until
just
and then he
poking.
morphs to strength and dies from like 200 damage Quill Sprays.
So I'm not sure which lane to watch. They're all kind of happening. You have our mid lane with the Dingoes rotating around. Now we do have
First,
Invoker rotating down
Invoker
bottom.
rotation. Pretty important. Oh, they
It
see
is-
him though.
It is scouted out. The Dingoes know he's here, but Storm still got hit by
He
the
still
tornado.
gets the engage.
But he got the silence off. Oh,
There's
unfortunately.
the ice path. Nice. He's dead.
Yep, they were able to pick him up. It does look like we will lose Ihara to the tower. Sosaf Jalen is in. He kicked the wrong target, though. He kicked a creep.
He is spaghettiing all over the place.
Yep. I don't think he's gonna live through here. He's out of mana. He's out of spells. He's out of HP. That is a double kill for Maruni.
Bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine. You can, it's
That was really important for him.
You can tell
Yes, it
Dyer's middle
was.
tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed. As I
They're now putting pressure on that middle tower. Getting some hits in. I noticed in
Although he's
Hara's...
going this. What's up?
In Hara's, got Grin in the name.
Yeah, I think he played for. No.
Grin Smoke?
No. Maybe he did last season.
Or he just
He
never
could.
updated it.
Yeah.
Radiant's sturdy bottom tower was built to withstand. Never mind, it's gone.
I will remember you in my
Looks like they're gonna go on tree
Yeah,
with Avenge. With the W, that's gonna hurt a lot. The quill spray.
yep. But the Dawn ult is down. Ooh, and they're able to root the
Overgrowth,
Venge down.
Donald. He's probably still gonna die though.
Yep, he's getting low.
Ooh,
There it
Voidhunter
is.
didn't turn around.
Not in time. That
Yeah, I
was
think if he blocks that agility strike or adaptive strike,
a tasty
Maybe
kill
looks like-
for the Morphling. A lot of
for
gold.
sure. A lot of ults though.
The net
So-
worth is not looking too good for the Dingoes right now. We got... Oh, never mind. It looks like Storm just passed Dawnbreaker, but it was the top... The 3 cores were topping the net worth until Storm got that one extra last hit.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower,
Yeah, it looks like Tanner farmed a Storm. He's at 78 last hits and 25 denies. So he is very killable though. He only has level 1 morph, which means his survivability is like very bad.
Well, Radiance is set up to build... Wow, words just left my brain. Radiance Invokers. I'm not gonna say RI. RI is set up for team fighting, so Morphling is building for early damage. He wants to be in the fights. He's not wanting to just sit back and farm and survive. And I'll ward pick off for Queen of Pain there.
He is very far ahead. That is for sure.
He is 400 gold on top of the Drow. The Drow is actually farming rather quickly,
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a thread.
Yes.
so I wasn't expecting her to catch up that fast.
Well, once Drow gets ult, she's like a whole new carry.
Yeah, all that extra...
You just get so much like right-click damage.
Yep, they are now watching...
Oh, they might kill her here.
Yeah, they're watching her farm.
Oh,
under the
they
vision.
decide not to.
Yeah, they're just gonna let her farm. See, this is the trap a lot of teams fall into. So I don't know if you know this, but Dingoes finished 3rd last season.
Mm-hmm. I know they placed well.
And what kept happening is 4 of the Dingoes were very good at distracting the team
Hope Dyer's
while
middle
Storm
tower is
disappeared.
destroyed. That thing is standing on the
Alright, so
They're
now
going
we have some
in.
stuff happening mid lane.
Dawn
ult.
ult again. Macropyre?
Macropyre is down, and they are able to pick off the Earth Spirit, and it looks like they'll also go ahead and pick up Venge Spirit.
Yeah.
Both spirits of Venge and Earth.
This is gonna be a rough game.
Yeah, it looks like RI is already grouping up. So they're trying to let Morphling get some space and farm. And that's a Jakiro, so that tower is just melting away.
They overgrowth for Quap.
The Overgrowth on top of...
Ooh, Dawn?
Cold snap.
Well, it's Bristleback, unfortunately. Dawn's pretty much dead here, though, I think. Ooh, Tornado to save.
Tornado EMP.
Swap her back in.
And a lot of stuff is happening.
Oh, Voidhunter's missing some crucial quill sprays. Yeah, the Bristle 3 is just... It ain't it, Chief.
There's way too much
Alright, let's see
magic
if you kill
damage.
someone with the back turn.
That's it for Radiant.
Love that hero.
He does have Ags queued up, which will... That'll be a big change. Bristle will feel a lot better when that Ags is on top. But Queen of Pain's looking to pick up some
Oh, Dawn's
last-minute
dead.
kills.
Macropyre again.
Yeah, that cooldown. That fight lasted a minute, over a minute
So
and a half.
long.
So tons of stuff happened, and my camera has decided to latch onto a hero. for some
Megatron
reason.
has an extra vitality booster? Is it for Athos? I guess.
Ados, maybe Aeon Disc. No, it'd be way too early for an Aeon Disc. He's not really dying enough to want an Aeon Disc.
Or
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna
he just
assist
messed
Ados.
up.
He might be
just gonna
going.
guess he messed up.
You know, let's give him the benefit. I may be going Glepnir. Glepnir wouldn't be bad against the extremely
could.
mobile Dingoes.
He usually doesn't, but I'll be interested to see.
All right. Ihara has
Also,
drawn.
since they changed Athos, it kind of doesn't feel as good on Universal Heroes as it used to.
Trouble for the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
All right. So something interesting. Megatron is the captain, right?
Yep.
And he's captaining from the mid lane.
Yep.
You don't see that very often.
Well, he's not a shot caller,
Ah, okay.
so he just kind of like sets up the team and like runs infrastructure.
Ooh.
And then I think Ihara is the shot caller for this team.
These wards are just out of range of seeing each other. So as they both have vision here, they don't know that they both have vision here.
Kind of cool.
They're hunting down
Well,
for
now
Storm.
they see him. Oh wow, they see
Up
half
top
of
lane.
the hero's wing.
Got 3 going on the Marooney.
Looks like Dyer's top tower is in some trouble.
Queen of Pain.
Nice. This is
swap
what they
is
need to
down.
do. They need to pick off Dawn. Wow, Dawn tried to ult, but get silenced.
Queen of
That's
Pain
rough.
already has the Orchid, and that's Donald down. And bottom.
And they get picked off bot.
Yep,
Hero
Storm.
does.
Got him a kill.
That's crucial.
Yeah, that was big.
Top tower
Dawn needs BKB yesterday. Or she's just gonna keep dying to a quab with the Orchid.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the vicinity of Dyer's top tower, I'd put on a hard hat. That baby's coming down. Dyer's top tower just went brick.
Drow is farming up a Storm though.
Ah, did you mean to do that?
Nope.
Well played. Alright, Bristle is very close, 800 gold away from the Ags. I think that's going to make the Bristle feel a lot better. Oh, what's happening mid? They're chasing an Earth Spirit, which is a fool's errand. Unless you have something... And I do believe... Yeah, that was definitely a mistake on that point booster.
Still no overgrowth. I think he overgrowth to try to save Dawn top. So there is a window here for Radiant.
Correct. Let's see, they are now hunting Storm again. It's farming in the bottom lane. Well, farming the bottom jungle, should I say. It took me like 10 games to get used to the map change. I don't know about you.
I love the map change.
Oh, I like it. It just took a while to get used to it. I have not played. I've played core a couple times. I've lost every core game I played on the map change.
I see.
I am 100% a support player now.
I was a one player when the map changed, and so I just got more camps to farm. The map before felt so scary to go on one side or the other, but now if you like hug the edges, you can go on that side now.
Tanner
pushing
Boy
bot?
has his Manta style. I don't actually know when he got it, to be honest. I haven't been watching him too closely. Too much stuff has been
Rush.
happening.
Really good Manta game. They have a lot of silence, draw, etc. Oh, they jump Invoker. That's big. Overgrowth though.
They're keeping
Boss
Invoker
rooted in the
stunned.
back.
Dawnbreaker got a ult down to save the Invoker, but they're keeping Invoker under the tower.
Ooh, Invoker's
And Invoker is
dead.
down. That is a lot of their team fight. They did just lose
Drow
Vengeful
has
Spirit.
free brain.
And everyone on RI is getting low. Alright, Marooney's being picked off in the back. Good target priority from the Dingoes here. We do
Good
have
and
Ags
nice
on
buff.
Bristle.
Plop is running amok. She has bottle charges, so if she lives, she can go back in.
That is Quill Spray.
Drow is a little close.
Drow's getting
Tanner's
picked
just
on.
gonna run. He's full strength anyway.
Yep.
Oh, he goes in.
He's wanting
But
the
he gets no
Drow.
damage.
Do they have a way of stopping the TP? Doesn't look like it.
No.
Oh, and the Meteor Strike. Damn it, what the fuck's that spell called? Sunstrike. Barely missed.
So they get eggs on Bristle and they fight immediately. Oh, what is so Bristle eggs just makes him quill spray 6 times?
Yep.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. So looking at that fight, that was a 2,000 gold swing in the favor of the Dingoes there. they were only able to pick off the supports, and
Yeah, that's really
everyone
rough.
died but Morphling. So
Because Triel's good, but like as the game goes on, there's a lot of dispel in the game. Like
yes,
Drow's gonna have Manta, so that's done. Drow's gonna have Force Staff as well with Pike, so that's done.
yeah, Drow already has the pike, and it has
BKB on Bristle.
She
Wow,
is-
he's not even going yet, but
she is 300 gold away from the Manta at this point. DD bot for whoever is going to grab it.
we get a Lotus on Earth Spirit as well. That would make it rough as well.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm Dingoes, I just want to AFK farm. So we'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
we want this to go to late game so Drow can sit in the back and just spray in the damage.
Yeah. If Drow can go like Manta, probably Ags next. Stop all that Morphling heal. And
Morphling
just do a lot of damage to him.
Morphling
as
is
well.
working on BKB now, which wise. They have a lot of catch, and we already have the Dingoes pushing in. I think Dingoes are wanting to take their Tormentor.
Stack? Oh, Tormentor.
They see Morphling. There's the stun.
They
He's
do
already got the
lose
strength
Morphling.
swap though.
Dyer's top
Yeah, so
tower
he's just gonna
is
walk.
really taking a beating.
Dawn hanging out in the top. She has her ultimate ready to go. She can be there when the fight breaks out. Lucky Day walks
Ooh,
up the
they
high
walked
ground.
up. I
Gets
expect
silence.
overgrowth. No, he gets silenced. Donald.
Ooh, good Donald into the tornado. Overgrowth
Quap
down.
Gets, oh, Quap gets swapped out. She might live. She's attacking creeps.
The Ancients are
Oh,
just...
Bristle might kill everyone. Bristle might kill everyone.
Yeah, they keep hitting them. Nope, looks like they were able to get the Bristle down, and Radiance Invoker only lost the Dawnbreaker. That was... That just swing the gold back another 2k. This has been an incredibly close game from the start.
Radiant's
Oh,
middle
yeah.
tower is hanging on by a brick.
According to Valve, at the draft, it was a 50-50 split. We're now sitting at 64% in favor of the BigDingos. Even after that fight, the win percentage did not go down.
Worthy tribute.
Yeah, that's,
Interesting
I mean,
enough.
that's what I would give him. I think if you're Radiance Invoker, to be up in this game, you have to be like 5k ahead right now.
Looks like the Dingoes are going to head and take their Tormentor. I do have a habit when I'm casting to favor Radiant. It doesn't matter who Radiant is, I see the green and my camera goes, watch green.
Green, good guys.
Green good, red bad. So I'm trying my best to like watch the Radiant Invoker guys as well. I'm going to be a little disappointed if this Invoker doesn't pick up Radiance. Like,
He's not.
he needs to. It's in the name, man.
He's going Manta.
He is going Manta. They're wanting more Dispel.
He's really worried about Nasal Goo plus Gust. I mean, there's quite a bit of sound still.
So, Rooney picked up a Blade
Ooh.
Mail.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was the item. It
don't
doesn't
know. He
seem to
does
be
it every
helping all
game.
that much.
I don't like it. I am not a Dawn Blade Mail lover.
If he was being targeted, if he was living long enough for it to be effective, maybe. But if he's found, he's dead quickly.
Yep. Well, he has BKB now, so the Quap can't do what she did to him last time.
Unless I catch it on cooldown. We'll see. See what Ahara's got. You know, typical 5 here. Just... Oh, and Ahara wasn't the 5. Ahara was the 4. Has the
Yeah, Ahara's 4.
four staff mana boots. Lucky Day working on the Blink Dagger. Tanner Boy. How has his BKB? God, I wish my camera was working as it's supposed to. I can only imagine.
They're smoking into Radiant. They're gonna find Drow, looks like, because
Yeah.
I see her on a ward walking to those camps.
They do. They know where Dro is.
Drow has Pike and Manta, though.
This is probably a dead Dro. She's running to the tower.
No, she's fine.
She smells it. She smells something funky.
No, I think she's going to the wave. Oh, they see her, though. They know. Drow knows, at
Smoke
least.
is broken. She's
Yeah,
pinged
Drow
it.
just knows. Because,
The
they
game,
broke the smoke on the tower.
the game sense has picked it up.
He's got a really good gaming chair, I guess.
It helps. It helps a lot.
That's a
Personally,
huge live from
Oh,
Drow
they are
there. 'Cause
chasing.
Now,
they're chasing down Marooney in the top.
they're going to make him BKB, maybe?
Don't look
Nope,
now.
the
Oh, they're
Hastings
just fine
about to
pushing the
expire.
tower.
Getting a
So, fun fact about Francis, the Queen of Pain.
Dyer's top tower.
Francis is formerly the pause 1 for the Dingoes about 2 seasons ago.
Nice.
So, and Francis likes to fight. Francis isn't the hide in the jungle and then come out with 10
Don't
items
look now, but Radiant's
type of
bottom
player.
tower is Radiant's bottom
He wants
tower
to be in the face.
pile of dust and gravel.
So it looks like we're going to
Yes.
trade a tier 2 for a tier
Trade?
2.
I think this is a really good trade for Dingoes.
Yeah. And Dro finds the Morphling on the high ground.
Hero might die. I don't know why Tanner went in.
I'm going to call it a misclick. I don't think that was a... Or maybe he thought he could do some more damage than he can do.
All right, smoke on smoke action. A Drow attacked right after the smoke.
That's
And
my...
I think they smoked on a wave, so...
Smoke on smoke is my favorite category in Dota Hub. They had found the Morphling. Oh, but he immediately got away.
It wouldn't matter. He could have manted anyway. The tree, though, is dead as hell.
That is a dead tree. Do not tell your liberal
Okay,
friends
the
that the
Donald
tree has
has
been
hit him.
killed. The Donald was only able to save the tree.
Three-man scream. Your wave. They really have to kill Swap. Swap has eggs. Nice. Drow in the back, though.
Yeah, just laying in the Morphling. That BKB is not saving him here.
Morphling just mantled it. Oh.
And the silence didn't quite get it off.
Oh, is Earth Spirit just gonna kill this Morphling?
He
Did you,
could.
Chad?
Oh!
No, he didn't.
The double roll dodge, but they are going to pick up the Invoker, and Storm's not done. Storm still has all the damage. Morphling is sitting dangerously
if he has
low.
rocks, he's dead. Morphling's dead. No, he doesn't have rocks. He has one rock in 2 seconds. Oh.
Man, Radiant does
Morphling
not
was able to
like
walk
Dire's
away there.
tower, and it shows.
That was,
That's
right now,
that's gonna
Morphling
be a rough
just...
game.
Morphling just lacks damage right now. That's all that
Yeah,
fight was.
he went Manta, BKB.
Well, he did just pick up the
So-
Chrysalis, so we'll see if that helps any. Morphing back, and it looks like Dingoes are going to take the Tormentor while Dawn and Invoker
Did
are
Drow
dead.
get eggs from that fight? She got a full eggs from that fight.
Yeah, I did
Oh
not
my
think to click.
world.
Yep. there's-
Drow eggs. If Morphling doesn't pay attention, Morphling's dead instantly.
Does that penetrate BKB?
Yes, I believe so.
I'm not sure what that Sunstrike was about.
Sunstriking for vision. You know when you Cataclysm for vision?
Yeah, it's fair. But a single Sunstrike
I don't know.
at full
I
health
didn't see where it hit.
is about right here. I don't know if you can see my drawings.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they wanted to do smoke.
Queen of
Blade.
Pain, up deep and alone.
Queen of Pain really deep.
This
But
is
she has a barrier rune. It's not gonna save her.
game is paused.
Interesting.
Tack. That's fair.
Oh, Tanner's kid is crying.
I just realized Ihara is a level 30 Jakiro.
Yes.
That is a lot of Jakiro games.
Ihara and Lucky both play a lot of support.
Bro, same.
Yeah. I feel bad for you support players.
It's a lot better this patch. There's a lot more activity for us to do, a lot more goals, a lot more stuff to do. We
True.
peak early. I
Yep.
typically play supports that can team wipe on their own if you know what you're
I
doing.
see.
So it's not quite as boring as you'd think it is. All right. I guess while we have a pause, let's go ahead and take a look at the items. Achilles last. Traditional Glimmer Cape, Bassy Ring, Mana Boots. Storm has an insane amount of items. I'm about to sneeze.
Storm.
Yeah,
Gonna
excuse
get
me.
Butterfly soon.
Yep.
Also, if he gets Shard,
He's got it queued.
um,
That Glacier.
Shard is really good this game because if Morphling
Mhm.
jumps on him, he can just Shard and he always has Marksman. It's probably like it's one of the better shards in the game only because Drow's ult is so good.
Hey, look who's back.
Alright, I doubt Quap dies here, but it's possible.
That's a lot of, and she gets swapped out.
Oh, he missed time the overgrowth. Quap's gonna blink. Oh, Tornado saves her actually.
Does she's still low?
Oh my
They
god,
have
it
vision.
strike. It's swapped. Save, private
These
swap.
These swaps
Oh, no,
from
Morpheus
Achilles.
dead. They're all dead to eggs.
Yep. Storm.
Quap is jumping back in. What is happening?
The Dust Misty Invoker, and they're not done. They're going after Marooney. Them killing Marooney's a bit of a grudge thing, so you're aware. We
It's
scrim a lot. We
definitely
play
a
with them a lot.
Oh, because of the...
This is a personal. This is an attack on his person. That wasn't just killing for points. They are mad
How
at him.
dare he?
Wow, that went very poorly for Radiance Invoker.
Yeah, they overgrowth nothing.
They caught.
Well, they overgrowth Earth Spirit.
Yes,
It just missed the quad.
by about a frame. That was an insane fight.
But to be fair, even if they hit the claw, Vengeful Spirit was going to swap her, so...
Achilles last has just been on point with these swaps this game.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Invoker in the
insane.
bot lane was huge. That one was huge. So...
I'm putting Achilles as MVP for this game, and if he's not MVP, I'm going to be quite upset.
I'm Drow biased. I think this game was impossible for Drow, but she's doing really good.
To be fair, when you play Dro, you just have to right-click some stuff. There's not a lot of buttons you have to push.
Oh, okay, you're a one hater. I see. She farms creeps like a boss.
You hit creeps, then you hit the enemy. That's all there is when it comes to that. But timing those swaps to not be disruptive, but as saves is, when do you use the swap versus when do you not use the swap? When is it an initiation?
I hear some support bias.
There's a lot of support bias. And that is a quick Roshan for BigDingos.
So, oh yeah, I think the win con for Radiance Invoker is this Jakiro Axe, but he's so far away, and he doesn't have any points in dual breath. He has 1 point in dual breath, so he can't farm well either.
The
Axe.
Ags.
Macro fire bot lane.
Oh, they're falling for the bait.
That's rough.
They fell for the bait.
Oh, nice Vengeful Spirit MVP. Swap the clone.
Hey man, everyone makes mistakes. Now notice as the ones just do some right clicking.
Hey, at least they right click the right heroes. Wow, that shard from Bristleback is so far.
Yeah, that was a really far. Holy crap! Yeah, and there is no telescope or anything. That's just range. Jesus.
I have no idea how they're gonna kill Drow.
Yeah.
Like, unless they overgrowth Macropyre just Drow, but she doesn't even die to that combo. I don't know why she tried to Manta dodge Ice Path.
They did not get the Dro in the
somehow
back. So
blinked?
Dro's just laying in from the back here.
Oh, it's over.
Yep.
Wow, that Venge swap wasn't good.
No, that was not necessary. It didn't hurt, but it didn't quite help either.
But you know whose right clicks won them the fight?
Definitely the Dros.
The
A
Drows.
lot of damage. A lot of gold going to Dro,
They
too.
have to buy back here? I don't think so. I think they could have given this Rax. Especially since they had a glyph.
Dro does have Aegis as well, so
Yeah, like, I don't know.
that's one glyph.
They were dead for almost as much time as Invoker. So I don't know what these buybacks did.
Well, they're giving up the barracks for sure. They didn't use the second glyph on them, but Dingoes aren't done. They're heading back. They're heading mid now,
Brown just dives tier 4s.
and that's a buyback on
What?
Morphling.
Doesn't Morphling
And
have Manta? His Manta's on cooldown
That
for
is a-
farming the wave?
that is a dieback on Morphling. It looks like it's also going to be a
Drout's
dieback.
gonna kill hers
Yep.
himself?
I believe this is game,
That is game. That's Morphling buyback and Dawn buyback.
and they are in the base.
I would have called that already.
Storm still has
I
the
respect
Aegis.
it. 28,000 lead at 32 minutes is probably pretty bad.
They do not have the tier 2 though, so they can't go for Megas here, but they can go for Throne. And I believe that is what they're hoping on. They're hoping
I
the
would just go
Throne.
Throne. I would have gone Throne when,
Yeah, as soon as you got the Morphling.
as soon as you got the Morphling up. I don't even care about killing Dawnbreaker. Aegis with on Drow with Morphling dead.
Well, let's see if they're going to, but they're going for the Throne here.
I don't think
and-
they can kill Throne. Throne has so much armor, especially with living armor.
Does the Dro
Marksman,
Marksman...
maybe? Still no BKB on that.
Oh,
Oh, but Drow does so much damage, bro.
Dro's
Drow
absolutely
just
pumping
two
here.
shots on one. The Venge, because Drow is one of the best heroes with Vengeful Aura, because she buys all agility items.
I didn't think about that.
Oh.
Yeah, the extra 28% damage. All right, this is a desperate play, and it's... Yeah.
This is a great Drow pick.
It's a great draw
One lane
play.
and beats Morphling. because of the anti-heal.
And it is called. Dingoes will take game 1. First game of the season, though. That was definitely fun to watch.
Yeah, that was back and forth. I thought Radiance Invoker had the lead at like, what, 17 minutes?
I think
And then they just didn't want to fight after that.
had they have found the Dro when they were smoked up bottom around, what was that, 22 minutes-ish?
Yeah.
I think the game would have gone differently. But they didn't find Dro, they wasted a lot of time, and then they got wiped themselves in the process. And I think that was kind of the tipping point. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the game over to pause. And actually, let's take a look at the matchups here from the matchup screen. So we'll take a look. We'll start from the 5 positions lucky day with Achilles last. The Dro to Morphling, though, is the biggest thing here. That is a 6-level difference. Yeah, Morphling just couldn't get the damage out. He had to build way too much survivability, and it just kind of hindered him from pumping in damage. Whereas Dro, very little survivability and just absolutely throwing in the damage, especially with the Venjora. But all right.
Well, it's kind of nice because you go stat items, but your stat items are so good. Like Manta, Pike, and Ags all give HP. So
Exactly. All right. We'll be back for game 2.